Guten Tag, 10 reasons why he won't leave Germany. Let's find out the reasons why people don't want to leave this beautiful country. And don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Also, guys, shout out to members of this channel. Thank you for supporting me, supporting my channel. And if you guys want to join our team, become a part of the family, just click the button below the video. Anyways, let's jump in. Who is this? Look at that, man. Love the B-roll.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another installment of this 5-video German series. I've decided to do another video outside because it's such a beautiful day. The weather is getting really nice, and for one, I like being out in the nice weather. So y'all already know how I feel about Germany, right? I've made videos on why I think Germany is popular and why I love Germany, but I don't think I've ever made a video on reasons why I would never leave. So for some people, they might be wondering why I won't step foot out of this country and live anywhere else, or even go back to the US where I came. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why I will never leave Germany.
Let's go! Man, what the
Reason
intro.
Number one, for a lot of us, we come from places that are like hectic and super duper busy. Very busy, where you're just doing something from the moment you wake up to the moment you go back to sleep at night. I come from that kind of place, and that's the way that I've always known life to be, until I moved to Germany. Once I moved to Germany, I realized that life could slow down a little bit more without affecting your quality of life. So number one has to be...
All the respect to this guy and to Germans, but he needs to move to Latvia, and then the life will be so slow, as slow as possible, I would say.
The slowdown of life's pace. I know y'all have heard me say this before, but if that's not a reason to believe that it's true, I don't know what is. If you're on your way to Germany, or if you live in a busy country right now, trust me when I say that you will appreciate a slowdown of life.
That's for
once
sure.
you get to live that way. So that's my number one, getting to enjoy life a little bit more and at a slower pace. Reason number
Also, like, you can enjoy life more, right? The paces are slower and you become more fulfilled, more happy. You know, you're not stressed out all the time. So this is like a big one for me. I never understood this rat race. I never understood this busyness, just to like busy. I need to work all day, all night. I just don't understand. I feel and I understand this dude because I love to live through life slowly and not rushing, you know, and not giving my life just away for money or just like fake goals.
Reason number two has to be that this is kind of a traveler's syndrome. As I outlined in a video before, Germany is surrounded by 9 other countries. That's 9
awesome.
countries that you can visit at any time you want, except for now, during the time of the recording of this video here in March. But apart from that, you're able to visit 9 other countries, and that is fabulous. I find that very, very rewarding to be able to visit other countries and not spend a heck of a whole lot of money getting there. Having 9 countries border the country.
Is it only me, or COVID seems like a fairy tale, that it didn't exist, like it feels, you know, that it never happened? I mean, like because it was only 4 years ago, and I feel that it was like decades ago, man, and it was unreal time. COVID was such an unreal time when we all were sitting in houses, man, in isolation. No events, no like social interactions, man. That was crazy. Only through internet.
You live in is just a stupendous concept. So reason number 2 for me is Germany being a traveler's syndrome. Reason number 3.
So Germany has not only like random countries around them, like 9 random countries. They have most prosperous countries in the world around them. Let's say. Let's count together, all right? If I forget something, just say it in the comment section. Why my earphone is like that, I don't know. First one, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland. Okay, two more. Italy, and the last one goes with Denmark, maybe Denmark or Austria. Let's go! I did it, man! I did it! I'm the best!
Number 3 might be a little more close and personal to me, but I find shopping here not only a little bit cheaper, but a little bit more convenient, and also a little bit more ideal for what it is that I need. Back in the States, everything is about brands. Everything is about that name brand, that high dollar brand.
I hate it,
the
man.
top of the line this and top of the line that. And that gets old after a while. Anybody that's lived in the US, especially the hot spots, knows what I'm talking about when I say spending money on the top brands gets old after a while. Not only does it break the bank, but you're not really getting anything different or extra than you would if you got the off brands or the less expensive brands. So spending money here in Germany, I don't find it to be awesome, but I don't find it to be as bad as where I came from. That's my number 3. Reason number 4. Reason number 4 is likely another personal one dear to me, but growing up in the places that I grew up in, back in the US, back in the neighborhoods I grew up in, everybody's always looking to prove themselves one way or another. Everybody's looking to get some kind of respect that they feel like they're owed. I don't know for what reason, but after living in Germany, I feel like I'm surrounded by considerably less hotheads. And by that same token, I'm surrounded by considerably less show-offs. So for me...
Oh, that's for sure. I think that Germans don't love to show off. I might be wrong, but I know that old like generation Germans, they love to save money. They love to leave money for next generation, something like that. At least this is what I heard about Angela Merkel.
Gone are the days where I'm always surrounded by one person who's trying to outdo the next person, who's trying to outdo that next person. I'm done with that. I don't see that in my life nowadays, and I feel cleansed. It's a good thing to not have to deal with one-uppers anymore. Number 5. My number 5 comes from a technical aspect, because technically I do have one of these, but you actually don't exactly need a car living in Germany. With public transportation as good as it is, and with most villages having everything that you actually need to where you really don't have to leave and go super far distances if you don't want to, there's really no need to spend lots of money on a vehicle. Now, I know that makes some people's lives just a little bit easier and it's convenient in some ways, but you don't really need a car here in Germany, in my opinion. And I love that. I love the fact that if all went wrong and I ended up without a car, I just don't need one anyway. I could just take to public transportation and that would be my main way of getting around. I love that.
I know in Los Angeles there's a like big problem with the public transport, and most of people like drive cars over there. Maybe it's done because like the government wants people to buy more cars. I don't know why it's done, but I love the public transport that we have here in Europe. It makes life a little bit more comfortable, you know. Sometimes when you don't want to drive to the city, there's some kind of a event. You can always take taxi, of course, but still, if you don't have money, you can always go like with the autobus or something like that. But if you don't have money, you should sit home with your broke ass, you know, don't go anywhere.
About Germany. Number 6. Now go with me here. My number 6
I'm going.
favorite reason why I won't leave Germany: Americans. Hold up. Hold on. Let me explain. The Americans that I meet here and the Americans that choose to live here think like me. Okay? They have the mindset that I do. So the way that I feel about Germany is the way that they feel about Germany. Essentially, they get it. Okay? I know I threw you for a loop by saying that, but that's what I mean. The Americans here, I don't have to deal with them having the typical American mindset. So I'm not as put off about being around other Americans as I probably would be if they had the mindset that most Americans have before coming here. You get what I'm saying. Number 7 for...
Well, the environment changes people's personality. It changes how the people looks at things, you know. So if by his words in Germany there's a slower pace environment and people are different mentality, with the time you're gonna change your mindset also, because this is how the human being works. The surroundings, the people surrounding us, the play environment impacting us in a big way. So that's why you have to choose wisely who you hang out with. But you made the right choice that you're watching this video, because if you hang out with me, it's gonna be good for you, my friend.
Me has to be the multicultural atmosphere and the diversity that Germany has. Now, I know on the outside looking in, Germany has kind of the stereotypical outlook of a certain kind of people, But actually, Germany is pretty diverse. There are people from not only the surrounding countries, but countries from afar too. Take the US, for example. There are people from all over the US that are now calling Germany their home. There are people from other continents that are now coming here and starting to call this place their home. I know a lot of locals are a little apprehensive about that, but to me, it's still nice to have. I'm not saying I'm welcoming knuckleheads from any place, not at all. What I'm saying is I like the multiculturalism that's happening when it works and when it makes things better for everybody. That's what I love, and that's my number 7. Moving on to number 8. Number 8, and I think many people coming here are gonna like number 8 too. It's the celebrations. I've been to a lot of countries, and so far, I think Germany, to me, has the best celebrations. And that's counting everything, the fests and everything. Weihnachtsfest, Fasching, Oktoberfest, all the fests, all those.
I love the way he said Fasching.
Those things that give us the reason to come together and have fun. So far, out of all the places I've been, all the places I've celebrated in, Germany has the best celebrations to me. I don't even think that needs any more explanation. And I also mentioned that
it needs more explanation. Please, guys, explain me why, in your opinion, Germany has the best celebrations.
In my very first video that got any traction on YouTube right here. So you can trust me when I say that this is a pretty good number 9 for me. Number 9. Now, number 9 has to be freedom of expression. This one I cannot stress enough. Back in the States, it seems like no matter what you do or what avenue you take or what you decide to do with your life, you're always going to be judged for it. You want to get this weird tattoo of a thumb on your chest? You're going to be judged and labeled. You want to go this avenue and do this thing that nobody else has ever done before, but it seems strange to them? You're going to be judged and labeled. You like to wear shoes on your hands? You're going to be judged and labeled. If you like to eat cereal out of a hat, judged and labeled.
I would like never thought that people in America get judged and labeled. Just take a look at videos, what is happening on LA streets, how many homeless people, how many weird people, how many people with different styles and different cultures. I think in Germany you also can get judged and labeled by somebody, you know. There's always gonna be somebody judging you and labeling you, I think. But of course he knows better because he lived in USA, Germany. I'm just a dude who just talks reacts on his video.
I'm being silly, but the point is, it doesn't matter what someone wants to do with their own life, what they feel like they want to do to make themselves happy and satisfied in their own life. You're going to be judged and labeled for it. And I have to say, here, I'm facing way less of that than I was back in the States. Y'all can tell me if I'm being blind about that.
It's called social pressure, if I'm not wrong.
But in my opinion and from my perspective, it's way less judgmental here than it is in the States. So for my...
It's because he doesn't speak German.
Number 9, and on this list, I couldn't go without mentioning freedom of expression. And here we are at the very last thing on my list. Number...
It's gonna be the food, I'm telling you.
10. You see me? You see this? Unpopular. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. I'm not on anybody's radar here. Not authorities, not those looking to do harm. No one. I'm totally below the radar. No one cares about me. No one's got their eye on me. Nobody's watching me. And I love it. I love it. I don't even think I have to dig into this any further. If you look like me in any other country, namely the US, you know what I'm talking about. You know what kind of attention I'm talking about that's undesirable.
I mean, I've been to many European countries, and Afro-Americans are treated very well in European countries.
People like us. So I can't tell you how nice it is to be ignored. I like being ignored. Ignore me. So that's my list.
Did you hear something? I didn't hear nothing. Man, this video is muted, I guess.
10 reasons why I personally will never leave Germany. But don't leave yet, because the next video is ready for you right here. As promised, you don't even have to leave and you don't have to wait.
Let's go, brother.
Thank you for watching this 5-video series. If you liked the video, let me know you liked it. If you disliked it,
the video was cool. I love it. What do you think about it? Was the things that he's saying is really part of the German culture and what's happening in German or not? Would love to hear from you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next reaction videos. Bye.